Hey, what's up?
Yeah, say that.
Welcome to Tycoon.
So I just did some filming with Grace for her campaign. I was just helping her out with that. Now I'm gonna try to bike over and meet my friend Ben for some lunch. So I just had a really nice meal with Ben, really cool guy. He wants to be a neurosurgeon. He's from Hong Kong. He's actually doing classes at University of Hong Kong and here at Oxford. Then I went to this thing that's called Munch, where they have basically like free food in the JCR, so that was fun. So I'm just working on finishing editing Grace's campaign videos, and I think it's going pretty well. 7 o'clock, I'm gonna go and run. It's a fig tree. How big? So I'm doing a little bit of a crazy thing. I'm trying to contact a publisher at Oxford University Press to try to get my manuscript I'm working on published. Fingers crossed that this actually works. So this is really cool. Someone from the Oxford University Press got back to me. They said like the memoir-based work doesn't really fit into what they're publishing, but if I was able to make it more research-focused, it could work. So that's really cool.
Lectures, so plasmodium vivax in particular is.
Just went to a really cool lecture that Rachel Tanner gave. Her research focuses on developing a more effective TB vaccine, and she was also on the team responsible for developing the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID vaccine. So I thought that was really cool. And I stayed after just to ask her about the future of having vaccines for cancer, because that's kind of new. There's emerging research in that area, so it's really cool to chat about that. We got some snacks. Now I'm just gonna head to the library to do some work. So I just met with Ben, who is a PhD student back at Penn State, I think in philosophy. He works for like the fellowships office there. He was really helpful in helping to go over like my personal statement and this project proposal. In my gap year before medical school, I really want to do like public health journalism for that year. So I'm applying for this funding opportunity.
So, you know, a psych and ER, especially in the psychosis ward.
So I don't know if you can tell how much I'm smiling right now, but I just finished meeting with Anne Fadiman, and she gave me just like the best advice. She's so kind and so sweet. She just got me so excited about the future and writing and learning about communities and interviewing people and sitting down and really listening. I told her about my plans to spend a year traveling around in a van writing about public health issues. And after I think she saw how much I'm smiling, and she said, "I can tell you're the right person to do this." So that it felt really reassuring to hear that from her. And it was a pretty long meeting. We met for like 50 minutes. So I'm really grateful that she spent the time talking to me.
They got far along. Boy.
We're setting up for the ball next week. So last night when the fire alarm was going off, it was like super smoky outside my room. I noticed that my toast was burning, so I just reached in to the toaster and just grabbed at my toast, but I burned my hand. I also just had breakfast with some of the graduate students, and this one graduate student is so cool. He like rides a skateboard around, and as he was leaving, he said, "Change the world." I'm just here at the library, gonna do some work now.
Rump shot.
With
súper fuerte, que eran nuts, entire.
I'm just heading back. I'm just gonna grab some dinner, change my clothes, and then head to the Salsa Society.
During the whole basic, you can ask for the hand whenever you're ready. And we're going to get into the crossbody. So the stepping. 1, 2, and 3. You open the way for the follower to go. 5, 6, 7. Okay? And we're going to ready for.
So the salsa dancing was a lot of fun. I think that's the most I've ever gotten out of my comfort zone. But it was really cool. I'm glad I did it. But I would definitely do it again. I think I might go back next week. So it's 9:30 right now. I'm just preparing for tomorrow, doing some last minute reading. Okay, so I just woke up, set my alarm for 6 a.m. Do some last minute prep for my social psychology class because we have like a Oxford Union style like debate today. Okay, so here's the reading list. We don't have to read all of it. That actually went well. The discussion, it was more like of a discussion than a debate, so I think it was actually really conversational and a lot of fun, so looking forward to another one. Sarah's watching the video that she was in week 1.
So weird being a celebrity. I mean, what can I say?
Is it live? Are we live?
Be in it.
So what do you call a joke without a punchline? What do you call it?
Did not finish the joke. I get it!
Difference between a good joke and a really, really bad joke timing.
Hi, I'm Mirabelle. I don't even go here, but we're in.
Where do you go though?
I go to Durham, and I study French and Russian. But I'm on my year abroad, technically. I'm in the layover period of my year abroad.
And you were just in France, right?
Yeah, I was just in France.
And you're gonna go to Russia pretty
yeah.
soon. St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg, yeah. In France, I was in this town called Clermont-Ferrand, which is literally right next to Lyon. If you know Lyon, it's like...
I don't know Lyon.
Well, it's in the heart of France. That's what they call it.
Okay,
And it was really cool.
Very cool.
I won't cry, no I won't be afraid, just as long as the land stand by me. I won't cry, it won't be long, I'm just somebody to lean on. Please, swallow your pride. If I have things, everybody can be that guy.
Vote for Grace!
So I just ran into Alekia doesn't want to be in it because she's camera shy, but I just ran into Dave.
Hey, what's up?
We're walking back right now. I was at the Weston Library. Where were you guys coming from?
We just came from Tesco. Wait, where were we before that? Yeah, I was working on a philosophy essay.
So this is Reese.
What's up, hello?
He was just telling me about Spain. So you spent 6 months in Spain last year?
Yeah, I lived in Salamanca, get to know.
How would that compare to like the UK?
More sunny, nicer architecture, warmer people, better food. That's what I'd say.
I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm always the first one in this library. It's 9:08 and it opened at 9 a.m. So I'm off to meet some friends at University College, and then I have a blind date tonight, but I don't know the person's name where it's at yet. So hopefully it goes well. Yeah, say that.
Welcome to Tycoon.
That was good.
I got my chewing on my mouth.
So I'm just walking back now. We went to dinner and then we went to Univ. I think I was really lucky to get on this this blind date thing. It's called Cupid. I didn't realize it was a formalized thing, but it happens every year. And there's about 140 students that get signed up for it, but you can only get signed up if someone knows you or something. Somehow I snuck in, but it's like really popular people apparently. And then if you get chosen, then you get to pick who goes and who gets matched up with who. So I'm just heading back now. So we were really supposed to go to Spoons and Bridge with the rest of the dates, but I had a paper due the next morning at 12 p.m. So I left my date behind. But my date was named Lily. She's a third-year law student here. So she's like, I think 21. But she was really sweet, yeah. We had a really good conversation. She was basically just asking me about like American culture, because she's only really met one other American, surprisingly. So it was just cool. Okay, I just got back. It's 11 o'clock. I'm gonna try to go to bed so I can wake up early to write my essay. I literally almost just set the fire alarm off again. Okay, it's 7 a.m. I'm half awake. Hopefully I can do this. He wants us to handwrite it, and this is my very, very messy handwriting. Oh god, damn, what kites? So Priyansh called me and asked me if I wanted to fly some kites. Apparently he has 5 of them. I thought he was joking, but apparently not. Oh no. Oh no. It's hard. It's pulling me.
Where do you want me to let it go? You can say me the direction, I'll let it go that way.
Okay.
You can just left, right?
Left.
I don't think I can do it right now. Oh god, Mission.
I'm going to the Quidditch. We're right next to the rugby players.
It's because they're trying to get the arm around them rather than the shoulder. Your shoulder is in charge.
So little did I know that Quidditch is taken very seriously. They actually have a competition 3 hours away in Wales next weekend. And also it's a full contact sport where you're allowed to tackle. I just walked back with Priyansh, and he went into his building to do some work, the organic chemistry building. Apparently, when they opened it, the queen was here to like cut the ribbon. That's what he told me. Okay, so I think that's the end of my week. Hope you enjoyed watching. For the 10 people out there watching this, thank you.